At shoot-around, she said, listen, we played in that Texas game trying to make adjustments to not having Bree McDaniel on the court, and then in the second quarter, Cheyenne Sellers goes down and is out the remainder of the game, and no excuses, and like you said, no one's going to feel sorry, but they have to make adjustments with only one day in between games moving forward the next two.
A great crowd for what should be a great game. Lob it up down low to Kubek. Really off the bench for the most part since mid-December, but that reshuffling of the starting five, they're going to see a lot of minutes from the players on the floor right now for Maryland. Here's the speed of Jaloni Cambridge back on the floor for Ohio State after the loss to Penn State that shocked most people around the country to see that, but you see her impact and the void she leaves when she's not out there.
Well, Kevin McGuff said it was just such a tough fourth quarter for his team, and give credit to Penn State for what they were able to do.
That was their first loss of the season, 17-0 start prior to that. Poffenbarger was trying to save it, couldn't.
No question about it. I mean, a Big Ten is unforgiving, right? You better be ready to go, and you better be able to sustain it throughout the entire game.
Got an offensive foul called there, so this is going back to Maryland.
Maryland's defense isn't switching as much as they have been in the past, but they're going to throw a lot of different looks out here.
Delsey down low.
So if they're going to cheat up a little bit, you're going to get free and easy buckets, and that'll either back the press off or back it up and take it all the way off.
Cambridge is feeling good about her three-point shot at practice earlier today. Didn't knock that one down. Again, she's back after missing the Penn State game with an illness. She was so fun to chat with earlier today. Kubek spots up from three. Had time to set her feet and drilled it.
You can run from it or run to it. And this Maryland team right now is showing a lot of spirit.
It was 4 straight empty possessions for the Buckeyes prior to the Cambridge bucket. She was so smooth against Wisconsin the last time she did play. 27 points. Just looked like everything was slowing down around her. Here's Schmeichel the opposite way. Tough look. Good contest from Petty. Offensive board, though, for Dulcie, averaging 8 rebounds a game.
Line of defense at the quarter court as well. You can't have those face cuts if you're Ohio State. Maryland will drill you on those and make you pay.
Gray, 41% three-point shooter, career high this season in that category. Couldn't knock that down. Elsa Lamila on the floor for Ohio State, checking in.
So now they're trying to establish their inside game. And those boards, Ohio State, that's what Kevin McGuff said. Hey, we've got to win the battle on the glass. Maryland is tough when they get second and third chance opportunity.
Now on the Buckeye staff is Director of Player Development, coming off her rookie season with the Dallas Wings. Had a great rookie year.
Yeah, no, I love that. And she is continuing to pour into this group. And you just love to see the give back of that. You know, she can stay in shape, work out with the team, but also give them that wisdom that she was able to earn here.
Freshman, but a very, very talented one on this Buckeye roster, exploding on the scene this year.
The glue player for Ohio State, and Kevin McGuff has said in the past this season that she just gets everything right. I mean, 6 rebounds a game for her. Her motor is always on, and she just stars in her role, and that's all you can ask as a coach of your players.
See Lamila coming out way high to guard Dulcie, who drives, couldn't get the foul. Kubek there again, though, a second chance bucket for Maryland.
Well, Maryland staying ravenous on the O glass and getting yet another second chance opportunity. And Jaloni Cambridge just a little too quick right there, trying to take it coast to coast.
Really a great start for Kubek on the glass down low, and Dulcie. Poffenbarger, nice drive.
It's by attacking the offensive boards the way that they have been.
That has been really the theme throughout. She felt they had really a great practice yesterday, the last couple of days.
All of these players are going to be playing heavy minutes in the absence of Bree McDaniel, who's out for the season with a knee injury, and Cheyenne Sellers as well.
And you got a guard players like Cotie McMahon.
And Cheyenne Sellers hopefully will be back, but Cotie McMahon, she can get things going for Ohio State in a hurry, like you said.
Came in crashing the glass there. Schmeichel, loose ball. Those little battles that both coaches talked about. You see the effort on display there. Lamila down low, able to finish.
See the Throwing it back to the inbounder, then looking opposite. Swift passing in the press offense. Bring the basketball up the floor. Schmeichel can be an emergency point guard. She was point guard last year.
The Buckeyes step onto the mat for a top 5 matchup with Iowa. Coverage begins at 2 Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, only on the Big Ten Network and the Fox Sports app.
In that gap and take it away.
Look out in the front row with the length of these teams defensively. Kubek again on the glass.
This Ohio State team has been known for their staunch defensive efforts and their discipline that way, but they've been attacking the cup.
Great drive from Sarah Tidiasu. For Kevin McDuff trying to figure out the formula against this Maryland team that is off to a very smooth shooting start on 44%. And the and one is complete. Make it a 10-point double-digit lead for Maryland. The higher-ranked team, but definitely the underdog with their injuries entering today in this big matchup in the Big Ten. Corner 3. Madison Green couldn't connect. Long rebound. McMahon able to finish.
They've had to go with 5, I think, now because of the speed that Maryland is attacking that window in the quarter court.
That went right into the hands of Dosey, who was able to get it to roll down.
Only O boards and their ability to score in traffic and downhill.
This is Maryland basketball, the fabric of it, no matter who's on the floor.
Yeah, no question, and that's what Brenda Freese alluded to as well as Kayleen Schmeichel. She said, our culture doesn't change. Yes, we're missing pieces, but we're still out here, and we're still going to fight. It's next player up mentality, and you can see that they have bought into that little double stagger action trying to free Hoffenbarger there.
Dulce's calling forward, has a height advantage on Kennedy Cambridge. Instead, it's a step back from Tidiasu. Couldn't hit. Dulce, though, ended up using that height advantage down low.
Which is why that one got called. So it's just wise to take it right back up into that kind of situation.
Green so under control all the time. Watson tried to get in a little deeper. Nice pump fake from Green and connects in the mid-range.
Ohio State covers that.
4 to shoot. Hoffenbarger sees it. Not sure if she got that off in time. It did go down to won't count.
Hurry up and get it in. That was very close.
Get it back to Green on the catch and shoot. Just came up short.
And force a reaction, force a rotation. Get themselves to the free throw line. Both teams shooting poorly from the three-point line right now. Ohio State 0 for 7 from range. Maryland just 1 of 7. So that's not working. You got to attack, and Maryland's done a better job of getting in the paint and finishing it.
There's a 3 that goes down from Schmeichel.
Be better for it, for sure.
That's a little taller than 5'11" there. Man couldn't finish. That's a shot she makes really 10 times out of 10.
Take a look, Cotie McMahon. Going to take the drive, and then she's going to end up out of bounds. She can't repossess the ball right there. It can't be the first person to touch it.
Schmeichel flying down court.
No, I don't know if he's going to take it all the way off. Maybe he'll back it up a little bit. You're missing Cheyenne Sellers on the floor for Maryland and Bree McDaniel, 2 starters in the Terps win over number 24 Minnesota last time out.
Had been one of, yeah, you're right. Poffenbarger knocked down the 3. Had been on one of the best offensive tears of her career to this point. Cambridge opposite way.
Can play with speed, but they're not composed, right? And then some players are composed, but they don't possess the speed. But she has both.
Sellers, who's out today, and Jaloni Cambridge.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And then in speaking with Jaloni Cambridge after a shoot-around today, she said, you know what? It's just how I play.
Tidiasu trains the triple.
Now the 3s are able to fall because now Ohio State is kind of taking those gaps away inside.
Brenda Freese told us she needed Tidiasu to be a bit more aggressive today. Taylor Thierry, opposite end. Part of her mindset entering the season was to be more aggressive.
Can't chase it.
Kubek has had an excellent start to this game.
Concise manner, but when you are simultaneously, it's like a bang-bang situation there. Take away the easy relief points.
Like you said on the last possession, there wasn't much real estate to operate.
No. Well, you don't want to go to the sidelines against this Ohio State team. They will hem you in those coffin corners there right over half court.
Chance Gray kicks to the corner, and Kennedy Cambridge.
There's the middle, and then looking opposite. And now you can operate against the press.
Tic-tac-toe, just kind of cutting right through it. Sees a lane and takes it. Board tapped out. Followed up.
Their speed is just insanely good. And again, attacking, getting to the body, but just didn't have enough gusto to smooch it off the window for the finish. But her sister tried on the second chance opportunity.
Redshirted last year, but practiced with the team.
Get some weak side cuts in their quarter period to try to challenge this staunch defense by Ohio State.
Cambridge again with the pace. What do we have here? The physicality of this game today, Christy. Thierry, speaking of physicality, no call there. Lamela kicked it out. Kennedy Cambridge now. McMahon, nice late feed. Ball movement. Ultimately the drive and a blocking foul call. It'll be key to keep her out of further foul trouble for Maryland. DeBerry checks back in. Best highlights, features, and teams that you love.
This conference, there's so many fun stories.
Good catch from Hoffenbarger at 6'2". Used her length to hold it down, but it traveled.
To get the ball inside, and then on the other end, just sticking with their matchup zone.
Nice cut, nice finish from McMahon. The steal down low from Jaloni Cambridge. Climbing the ladder to snag that. Now Gray. What a rebound from Walker to keep it alive.
You can tell the fans here are waiting for that shot to drop. This is the rhythm of that pass after the steal.
They are ready to erupt.
Looking for a double stagger here. Trying to bring Cotie McMahon. They like to utilize a snake cut for her sometimes on that. She wasn't set up and squared.
Recap the first half. Another big week in the Big Ten.
We can get an easy one. They like to run the flex off of this 1-4. Let's see what they do out of it here.
6-0 Buckeye run. Couldn't quite make it 8-0 there. McMahon, that's a shot that she likes though.
So this back screen and then a double stagger off that weak side for McKinney.
Terps in the bonus. Looks like they got a Buckeye foul.
Yet to trail in this one. Right now, 8-6 advantage on the O glass.
The Buckeyes trim the lead to 5 at 1 point. Back up to 8. Now, opportunity for Maryland here. Still 7 seconds left in the half. Kubek couldn't quite control it.
If you're a competitor, you'll be upset because you know that you can make those kinds of plays.
Tidiasu nearly stole that and then got called for the foul. And now, in the bonus, the Buckeyes. Over the last decade between Ohio State and Maryland, Green knocks down the second free throw. 2.8 left in what was an excellent half that Tidiasu will dribble out.
If they continue to play the defense that they played there in the second quarter, they turned Maryland over. They got 5 steals. Only 4 fast break points, though, in that first half for Ohio State. If they can pay off those opportunities that they earned by turning Maryland over, then they can win this game. But if Maryland gets those second chance points going, Jason, I don't know. It might be tough for Ohio State.
Well, the second chance points were plentiful to begin the game. That was why Maryland jumped out to that 9-2 lead. Here's Jaloni Cambridge back in the lineup today after missing the Penn State game with an illness and picking up where she left off in that Wisconsin game when she had 27. Here's the press early. Maryland breaking it.
Right down that sideline, and Ohio State just cut it off.
Michael and one.
And the way she was talking to us, Jason, after practice today, she's like, listen, love the big-time moments. I'm built for that. I want that. And she's just so comfortable here at Maryland after playing at Rutgers. And that's why they've been able to play a lot of different defensive schemes. This is a team that has been disciplined with their defensive principles all season long. And just had to make in-game adjustments against Texas and just never really got in rhythm. But credit Texas in that game for being able to score the ball the way that they were.
Got it across the court in time there, and Tidiasu couldn't finish. Kubek, another rebound for her today, racking him up. Kubek, 2 years removed from an ACL injury on double-double watch today. Rebound there from Hoffenbarger. Lead is 7 for the Terps.
Look at all the initiators offensively for Maryland. They have pretty much every player can get it and go off the glass.
Foul called down low.
Going back to what I was saying about having so many initiators for Maryland, Brenda Free said, Dulce said, hey, I can help with that. And she was like, no, you need to go down there. And
You wanted to play one at some point, too.
well, my left hand was not quite very good.
Hey, when we were getting shots up together earlier today. Got a foul called there and one.
First half, Maryland just went zigzag on it and attacked and finished at the back of that press. Maybe that's why Kevin McGuff has decided to take it off.
Kubek slips free down low. Nice finish, and she's up to 10 points to go along with those 7 rebounds.
Very nice patience by Maryland on the offensive side. You get that good ball reversal, and then you can take some nice cuts. They have solid spacing, which is creating those crevices to attack off the ball.
Thierry reverse lay-in. Maryland hasn't lost a non-neutral site game on the road. 5-0. Tidiasu did well to hang on to it. Dulce got it back, has to drift it out. Hoffenbarger hasn't hit a 3 yet until now.
Yeah, you got to break a play to make a play, and that's what you have to do. Hoffenbarger just relocated. Got that spray out from Dulce and got that one to fall.
Hoffenbarger always a good floor stretcher at 6'2". Leads back up to 9. Dulce went down. Petty goes up, gets the board, goes back up to finish it.
Petty getting activated for the Buckeyes. He came out to the warm-up zone, knocked a few bucks.
How about this pace, Christy?
Put the pass right in the hands. You don't want to lead too much ahead in a pick and roll.
Next pass. Jaloni Cambridge the vision, Petty the finish.
Yeah, got the goggles on down there for the freshman, but that's exactly how you play that two-player action.
So we went from the vision goggles to the three-point goggles at the other end. And then these teams do play each other final day of the regular season as well. That'll be on March 2nd. That's Sunday in College Park.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do your work early. You see Maryland back in that zone. A 2-3 look this time.
How about that volleyball action for the board there? Tapped out. McMahon going to work in the lane. Couldn't get the and one.
Gave her that space to attack inside.
It's such a controlled speed.
To her game this season, said that she worked tirelessly on that. Played some 3v3 and made her play with more intentionality and making quicker decisions on the offensive side and the defensive side. You're on an island there.
Speaking of defense, there's the press. The patented press leads to 2 more for the Buckeyes. Taylor Thierry on the finish. 6-point game. There's another steal. Can they capitalize again? They can! Cotie McMahon fired up. Lead is down to 4. Closest they've been since the opening quarter. Down, Cheyenne Sellers out day to day, and Drew McDaniel out for the season. But they have come to play trying to withstand this Buckeye run.
Yeah, she thrives on that. Real ones understand it. You know, underestimate me if you want to and keep that same energy.
Here she is, right on cue. Board tapped out. Out ahead of the pack is Kennedy Cambridge. Dulce trying to track it down, but the double clutch. The steal feeding this Columbus crowd that is fully awake now.
And they've been waiting for this defensive energy to get things activated for their offense, and they have turned the tide. An 8-0 run here by Ohio State because of it.
That was the 8th steal of the game for the Buckeyes. Like Christy said, it's an 8-0 run. This will stay on this end.
Kennedy Cambridge right here. You're going to see her out on the run. Dulce trying to catch her. Oh, double clutch. She had to do it that way. Dulce is 6'4", long arms.
And the 3 in the corner puts Ohio State in front. Their first lead of the game. This will be a big bucket if Maryland can get it. Dulce couldn't finish. And then a foul called.
McDaniel. Cheyenne Sellers can't reach in if you're out of position.
They had to go with more film. The defense to offense has been the name of the game in the third quarter.
Yeah, and Maryland ran a great Iverson action there. The two screens up top and had the slip underneath. They didn't get it there.
And Didiasu and the run. No. Tapped around. Thierry emerges. Cambridge the other way. Another easy two in the lead.
It's hard to scout against that.
See if Maryland can find something here. 15-0 run. Maryland 0 for the last 5.
Bees to honey mentality that Ohio State has displayed.
You got sharks in the water, bees looking for the honey.
Survival of the fittest out here. They did a good job in that first quarter just getting into the paint, and Ohio State has taken that away since then.
Disruption there. Maryland giving Ohio State a taste of their own medicine on the steal. A big hinge number for Maryland has been leading going into the fourth quarter. They've won 22 straight when leading heading into the fourth quarter. But down 3 here.
Let's take a look right here on the weak side cut. You see number 3 in yellow. Fisher's going to be trying to take a cut to the ball side. Jaloni just got underneath of him.
Both free throws missed. Then Dulcie had an opportunity on the second chance. Couldn't hit, so empty possession there. Opposite way. 9 empty possessions for the Buckeyes when Jaloni Cambridge is going full speed. Buckeye crowd wants another stop. Dulcie, oh, what a shot there off the glass.
She just bit her bottom lip and drove that one in there and willed it home.
McMahon off the mark from 3.
4 hours and 20 minutes. She said she still had time to watch a little Netflix or something like that afterwards. But hey, you don't even need to go to Paris. You got the Mona Lisa right here. But she said her most favorite Lego project was her Baby Yoda project, and she needs to make more space. She's kind of crowding her roommate Ava's space with her collections of Lego projects.
They have a flight to LA coming up for the UCLA USC stint, and she's got some plans in mind for when she wants to build on that long flight.
Yeah, Spider-Man, she said, was on the list. She can't find it anywhere, so help her out.
Get to work, Twitter. McMahon looking down low for Lamila, who gets fouled.
And that's what we said, right? Who can sustain what and turn their defense into offense? They did that. But can Maryland continue to get the second chance opportunities?
Especially against this defense.
You think long, you think wrong.
Dulcie got it back right on the doorstep. Awkward angle, though.
See what Ohio State can organize here in the quarter court. They've had a lot of opportunities to play in the open floor. Getting easy layups on those runouts. 16-2 fast break point.
How about the speed burst there from Jaloni Cambridge? Oh, Didiasu lost it. Rare mistake from her. Now Kennedy Cambridge running with Jaloni. Sister-to-sister connection for 2. Maryland in need of a bucket. Tough look for Fisher.
And she forced that. Nobody relocated to her side, so she had to take that shot.
Thierry, easy bucket. Lead is 10. If you're Maryland, this game is nowhere near over. Schmeichel got fouled. Chance to make it a single-digit game. With better conference records, Maryland will play UCLA next as a part of what has been UCLA next #1 in the country.
I mean, that's what the Big Ten basketball is all about, right?
Yeah.
And attack the moment that you're in.
You got to have those Christie Winter Scott hops. The double Dutch queen.
Keep saying that out. Footage from back in the day. I don't know if that's hops.
Chance break and get it. Second chance. This is what Maryland. Well, in the first half, Ohio State flipping the script for Maryland down 11, but you missed 10 free throws. Can they find a way to start cashing in down the stretch when they get to the strike? They get there a lot on the season. Another bucket, good bucket there from Pockenberg.
Jaloni Cambridge and also Cotie McMahon for Ohio State with 4.
Go down low to Lamila, who is really starting to emerge in this fourth quarter.
And now they have found success of their own in the paint, Ohio State.
Pockenberger searching. Fisher the pump fake. Today 10 missed free throws. Can they get a couple here to get back within single digits? But down by 11.
from their defense. And we've seen Ohio State be that team that has created some stuff because of their defense. But can Maryland do the same now and try to get back into this game, at least single digits, and give themselves a chance down the stretch?
Nice job to finish.
He also has 4 fouls as well for Maryland.
Key players living on the edge down the stretch in this big matchup. 3 to shoot for Jaloni Cambridge, round and out. About halfway down.
Quick release, it looked pure, but just rimmed right out.
And Maryland pull within 6, maybe even 5. Bockenbarger, what a drive. Big free throw. It's one of the thousands of non-televised live events across the Big Ten. You can stream the season. Subscribe right now. Kubiak went down there, no call. McMahon finishes, 8-point game.
Kubiak's trying to shake something off there on hand, and she fell and caught herself with her wrist.
Right. Schmeichel blocked by Lamela, but a foul. The verifying foul count, I believe at the prior end, they just changed the foul to Bockenbarger.
For Maryland.
And went 0 for 2. And the free throw woes continue. 13 missed free throws. You're down 8. It's going to be something you definitely look back on after this game.
Yeah, no question about it. A 75% shooting team from the line is Maryland coming into this game.
Oh, what a drive late in this game from Jaloni Cambridge.
Lightning in a bottle. Jaloni Cambridge, the freshman, has been sensational in this game.
She's got 18 points. Dulcie down low. Lamela's been so good defensively. Thierry tried to save, but right to Schmeichel.
It's probably the easiest catch and shoot Schmeichel has had all night long. Right place, right time, all she do is pop it.
And still play stand-up defense here if you're Maryland down 8. But you need to stop.
You got to get up. You got to get up and pressure a little bit here.
Is it Cambridge time? Jaloni Cambridge. Oh, she connects again.
Just incredible. A lot of players playing a lot of bigger minutes. So to pick up extra minutes in this one, and sometimes that shows on the free throw line.
Yeah, when you look back on this one, the 13 missed free throws and down 8 right now with 8 seconds to go is going to be something that Maryland will look back on. But the Buckeyes win a big matchup in the Big Ten Conference. Another in a long line of ranked matchups between Maryland and Ohio State. And Ohio State surges back after they trailed by 10 in the first half.